For PokerGaming.com, this is James Gwill. Event number 46 of the 2010 World Series of Poker was a $5,000 pot limit Omaha Split Event. 284 players turned out for the last pot limit Omaha Hi-Lo bracelet of the year, and for $327,040 in prize money. 130 players returned on the second day of this event and looked to make both the money of this event and the final table. Among the players that made the money in this event were Barry Greenstein, Alan Kessler, Dan Heimiller, Chip Jett, John Cernuto, and Andy Black. Now, to say that this final table was stacked was an understatement. We had Lee Force, David Uyett, Dan Shack, Perry Green, and Eric Seidel all battling for the bracelet. Dan Shack actually started the final table as the chip lead and eventually battled Chris Bell heads up for the bracelet. Shack started with just a slight chip lead of $2.165 million to $2.095 million of Chris Bell. Now, both battled back and forth for quite a while for the bracelet. However, a big pot developed between the two that ultimately determined the winner. On a flop of the 8 of hearts, the King of clubs, Deuce of hearts, Bell bet out $100,000 and Shack raised pot to about $460,000. Bell made the call, and the turn fell to King of Hearts. Shack then bet out the pot once again, and Bell moved all in. He had Shack covered, and Shack made the call. He showed the Ace of Hearts, 9 of Hearts, 8 of Spades, 7 of Spades for the nut flush. Unfortunately for him, Bell showed the King of Spades, the 10 of Clubs, the 9 of Spades, the 8 of Diamonds for a turn full house. Now, Shack could still chop if he made a low on the river. However, when another 9 hit the river, this made Chris Bell our champion. Chris Bell took down the last pot limit Omaha Hi-Lo bracelet of the year and $327,040 in prize money. Congratulations. For more, stay tuned to PokerGaming.com as we bring you more coverage and recaps from the 2010 World Series of Poker.